The Pixel 3 and larger Pixel 3 XL makes lugging around a compact camera or even an entry-level DSLR redundant. It also has features you can't get on professional cameras, unless you're constantly changing lenses. There are two front-facing 8MP cameras here, with the second lens designed for wide-angle selfies, enabling you to get groups photos without cutting people out of the picture. The Google Pixel 3 is the ideal smartphone for anyone who cares about photo quality and isn't satisfied with their phone's picture-taking abilities today. It has the camera smarts and Android Pie-powered AI smarts of the Pixel 3 XL, without the awkward notch cutout at the top. And, unlike the comparable, one-hand-friendly iPhone XS, it's cheap at least by 2018 flagship standards. The Google Pixel 3 landed on October 2018 in the US, and November 1 in the UK and Australia. Availability is also slated for Canada, France, Germany, Japan, India, Ireland, Italy, Singapore, Spain, and Taiwan. Pre-orders began right after the October 9th launch event. The Pixel 3 price is $799, £739, $1,199 for the 64GB version, and $899, £839, $1,349 for the 128GB version. We recommend more internal storage since you can't upgrade later because there's no microSD card slot on this phone. On contract in the US, it's exclusive to Verizon, starting at $33.33 a month for 64GB or $37.49 a month for 128GB for the duration of 24 months. Sadly, you won't find it sold at AT&T, T-Mobile, Sprint, or other US carriers, but you can get the unlocked Google Pixel 3 at full price from official Google's store. It's a price hike from the Google Pixel 2, yet cheaper than an iPhone XS. You're paying for the more expensive screen and machine learning camera, and the fact that almost all flagship smartphones cost more in 2018. The Pixel 3 retains Google's familiar two-tone design. The back has shiny glass at the top, while lower 80% has a matte finish. There's a more seamless transition between the two textures for a higher quality look and feel, but overall its look hasn't changed dramatically. The Pixel 3 series looks similar to last year's phones, but it does in fact use different materials. The entire back is made of soft touch glass using Corning Gorilla Glass 5. It's the same strengthened glass that protects the front screen, and it's all sandwiching an aluminum frame that has a hybrid coating that's the only bit of metal you'll find on the outside. The 5.5-inch OLED screen fits into modern times. It's big and expansive, and sits in a phone that's smaller than we had expected given the screen size rumors. The entire thing measures 145.6 by 68.2 by 7.9 mm and weighs 148 grams. It's roughly the same size as the Pixel 2, which had a smaller 5-inch display. It's the grown-up version of last year's phone. The Pixel 3 screen looks richer than last year's Pixel 2, too. The specs note that it has only a few more pixels per inch, but keep in mind the screen is much taller, so there are a lot more pixels spread across a half-inch of extra screen. There's noticeably less bezel thanks to its 18:9 aspect ratio rather than the dated 16:9 look. Last year's oversized bezel, we felt, was the biggest disappointment design-wise about the Pixel 2 XL. The Google Pixel 3 fixes this issue.